Okay, guys. So you can watch me live on YouTube too. Okay, so you can watch it live on YouTube too. Uh-oh. So you're welcome. You're welcome. We are starting very soon, so you're welcome. So today we are just going to look at, we are just going to open the chat and look at some of the setups. I'm not going through the setup, so I want to go through the setup with you guys. I think I've done just one or two of them. So if you have any setups that you want us to look at, I'll be happy to discuss it with you guys, okay? Sorry, there's some background noise, so please bear with me. Okay, so we are just going to look at some of the, yeah. We are just going to look at some of the pairs and how we can deal with it. Some of the pairs and how we can deal with it. Okay. Okay. Now, let's see if few people can join so that we can start the whole process. What's all this noise at this time? Okay. Okay, so we are starting very soon. Okay, so guys, you are welcome to another edition of On the Chat with Dr. Harmonics. And we are going to look at few pairs and how we can deal with it. So if this is your first time visiting my YouTube channel, if you're on YouTube, don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel, smash the like button, press on the notification bell, and leave the best content that the best comment that you can, so that it will be a sort of motivation to also bring you good content. Today we are going to look at, so we just finished the STR strategy course, and this is part of the mentorship process. So we are going to look at some of the pairs. I saw that in the Telegram group, some guys, some of the STR guys have sent some setups. So we are going to look at it and look at how best we can deal with it. I also sent some signal to the group. So far, we are up by some pips. So we just want to look at the update and see how best we can deal with it, okay? So we are done for the year. We are going on a break at the office, and if there is anything you want us to talk about, you can DM me personally or you can DM my PA so that we can discuss about it. From tomorrow, we are going on a break. We are going on a break till January. We have we have a course on Elliott waves, which I'll bring details of the course so that those who are interested can also join the course, and that will be next week. We'll do a course on Elliott waves. That will be strictly Elliott waves. Okay, so that's it. Now let's go to the chart and let's see if we can get some setups from the chart. Okay, let's try and see whether we can get some setups from the chart. Okay. So guys, so let's go to the Telegram group. I saw some setups from the Telegram groups. So let's see if we can see some setups from the STR Telegram groups. Okay. Okay, so let's see if we can see some. Now, I saw some setups over here. Let's see if we can see. Okay. So I saw one setup, USD CHF. USD CHF. Okay. So I saw USD CHF. So let's go and look at USD CHF and see if there is some potential, because one of the students sent this chart, which to me, it looks very amazing, and want to look at it, whether it has that great potential so that we can add it to our pairs that we'll be looking out for in the coming days and weeks. Okay, so let's go to our chart and look for USD CHF. Now, USD CHF, it was not, I think it was not part of my, okay, so let me see whether I can add it. Let me see whether I can add it to the cooked ones so that cooked USD. Okay, so it's part of the cooked one. So let's see if I can. Now let's look at the. Now USD CHF is basically a dollar pair. So we might want to look at the higher time frame for the dollar. We might want to look at the dollar, the DXY first, okay, so that we can make informed decision. So this is the DXY. Now, the DXY, after it hit the 1.618 over here, After I hit the 1.618 for a deep crab, which is this one. So it tied 88.6 and the D tied 1.618, which is valid for a deep crab. Okay. If you've done STR, you know what a deep crab is, right? Okay. Now, I caught this sell move. I caught this sell move around September when a lot of people thought it was still going up. So now, I told you that this was going to hit the 38.2 as take profit one, 38.2 of AD, because you can even see, you can see from okay, so let me show you guys something. So you can see from, is it a cheat sheet? You can see from here, the cheat sheet for deep crab. So it's 161 of XA. Now the take profit one is 38.2 of AD and take profit two is 61.8. Now, when you go to of AD, right? So that means that when you move your Fibonacci from A to D, take profit one from the D should be 38.2, which you see, it came to tie the 38.2 exactly. Now there's it. You see, there's 38.2 here. So it came to tie the 38.2 exactly. This is it, 38.2. This is it. So it hit the take profit one for the dollar index. Now there are two scenarios. This whole move is an impulsive move. So we are going to have a correction. Now the correction, what I'm expecting is either is going to form a zigzag or a flat. Now, if it's going to form a flat, then all this, the dollar is going to go up like this and come back again before it can go. Sorry, I'm expecting, so 38.2, I'm expecting it can go here or even break the liquidity or the resistance here to form more or less like a liquidity grab, then come back to 50 fib level before going, which will form an expanded flat correction, right? Or if it's going to form a zigzag correction, then that means that from 38, it goes to maybe like here, right here, then drop to 61.8 around here. Then we can have the buy move, okay? So these are the possible scenarios that I'm looking at. Now, if that's the case, when you go to the 1 hour, you will see that there's been a minor break of so this level, so we've seen the market moving up from here. On the minor break, we can see something like this. That means that there's been a break around this level. You can see over here. So the major or the minor point is that from here, this is a harmonic pattern, which is this 38. So it's a shark or cipher. So that means that on the interim, we are going to look at 78.6 as a cipher and 88.6 as a shark, which will form this level this way. So what I'm trying to tell you is that for now, dollar will be seeing some up movement. Okay, we'll be seeing some up movement for dollar. That means that USD CHF, as the guy predicted over here, which is this one, the USD CHF. That means that we are going to see some buy moves for USD. Okay, now let's look at the USD CHF currency. So USD CHF, this is pure STR. So now, so you was looking at the 4-hour time frame. So let me see the chart he was looking at. 2-hour, okay. Breaking market structure, rate test, okay. 2 hours. Okay. So first of all, we had, let me look at this, 38. So we had an alternative bat pattern formation here, forming over here. There was a, you can see, now you can see that there was a break in market structure here. So here becomes the I, the B. Okay, so we had this. If you are not seeing the break in market structure, right? This is a break in market structure, retest. So now, when you measure, now let's look at 38.2, and you see that this one got to 113. Now, this is an alternative bat pattern formation because it ended at 113. Now, when you go here, and you look at alternative bat, the D ends at 113 of XA, okay? So that means that this was an alternative bat pattern formation. Now over here, we had a buy move from here. So it's more or less like correcting over here. If we are to go by this small one over here, this small one. Now, someone can also take this one as a move down. Let's look at something over here. Okay. So this guy was taking the current move over here as the basis of entry. Okay. He was taking this one as the basis of entry. That means that he was looking at impulse correction, impulse correction, impulse correction, impulse, break of market structure, retest, and bam. Now, so that means that he was looking at this as 50. So his target is, the immediate target is 88, which will form a bat pattern, or, sorry, 88, which will form a bat pattern, or 113, which will form an alternative bat pattern. Okay, so he is looking at this. As this. Now, this is on the 2-hour. Now, if he has this one as a buy move, then what's the criteria for entry? If you see your pattern on 2-hour, then he wants to go to the 1 hour or the 15 minutes for entry. Now, the 15 minutes, that means that he's looking for impulse correction impulse on 15 minutes. Okay, so every sell move Let's even go to the 5 minutes because he saw it on. So that means that every sell move gives us an opportunity to buy. Okay, so if we are able to get this move coming down here, there's an opportunity to buy to the top. Okay, so this becomes the impulse. Oh God, what kind of noise is this? Okay, so if it's able to transcend here or descend here, then that means that 1.0 here until we get to this level. So we are using the 1.0 Fibonacci extension level to get to our point, okay, to get to our point. So we get to this point, okay. Okay, so this is the move he is looking at. This is the move he is looking at. Let's hope that we are right with this move. So this is the move he's looking at. Now, I am looking at USD card. So now from the USD card, you see we are still, wow, this is amazing, guys. This is extremely amazing. Damn. Those in the VIP group, I'm sure by now you are milking a lot of money because you can see over here, this was the trade, USD card, SL, TP, TP1, TP2, they are all here. Okay, so open an account with a recommended broker and join the VIP. We have the setup plus everything. Okay. Okay, so guys, VIP. Okay, so now, so we have the buy move for now with USD card. With USD card, who is this person asking whether we have online class? Okay. Now, on the weekly time frame, we did this thing in the STR. We did this in the STR. Okay. So we had this breakout of market structure rate test, and we're expecting the price to go to guys, a moment. Okay. So we have this. We have this. This is 50 fib. So we are heading towards first take profit of 88 fib, which will form 88 fib, which will form a bat pattern formation over here. Okay, a bat pattern formation over here. Now, after bat, we can go to alternative bat. After bat, we can go to alternative bat. But our first take profit, we are looking at on the weekly time frame, we are looking at 88.6 here, right? So now when we go to our 1 hour, that means that we are buy bias. You see, we are going to this direction. We are going to this direction, so we should be buy bias. Now, that means that when we go to, let's go to our 4 hour. Now, our 4 hours, we saw this. Now, it should have even been this move. It should have been, so this whole thing will be an impulse, a correction, then we'll target the 1.0, which is this level, right? So that means that even I take profit too, we should adjust it to this level. But I took it from here, but I think here will be very cool. I took it from here. Okay. I hope you guys can hear me now. Please, if you can hear me, just type I can. If you can hear me. Okay, so if you can hear me, just unmute yourself so that, let me see. Okay, yeah, let's continue. Let's continue. Now, that means that we are heading towards this area, okay? So we have here impulse correction 1.0 as our take profit, right? Which is here, let me adjust my 1.44844. 1.44844. Okay. Now, so we are heading towards this area, but you can see over here on the 1 hour. So I've shown you the bigger picture on the weekly. Okay, this is the bigger picture that we are coming to 88.6. Okay, we are coming to 88.6 on the weekly. That's the bigger picture, 88.6. The weekly, okay. Okay. So we are come to 88.6. You can see it over 88.6 on the weekly. Now, we came to the 4-hour and realized that we are going to 88.6, which is this level. Okay. But we are only on the lower time frame, we are only looking for impulse correction impulse. Impulse correction impulse. Now, we saw a bigger correction over here. Initially, when I was doing the analysis, I took from here to here as the impulse. But squeezing it to this level, I realized that this one could be a whole impulse. So from here to here, and you target the 1.0, which is this level. Now, let's scale it down to the immediate one. This is top-down analysis. Now, the immediate one here. Now, it means that if we are targeting the immediate, because the small one is what will lead you to the big one, right? Now, we had there was a breakout. Now, the breakout caused the impulsive move. So there was a breakout and a flat correction. After the flat correction broke out. So that means that in the short time frame, this one, so should you do it this way? No, sorry. So this impulse, or this, no, A, B, C. So this one to this. So this will be the take profit. That means that in the short term, USD card is coming to 1.37451. Okay. So that this one will also be another impulse. So this is going for an impulse leg to here. Then maybe we'll have it go further a little, then maybe we'll have a correction, an ABC correction, right? Then we have another, once it breaks, this becomes another impulse leg. Then we have a 1.0 fib extension level, okay, so that it will give us another opportunity to enter to this level. So we take it small, impulse correction impulse, till we get to the what? Our take profit at this level, okay? So we are just taking it small. If we target 100 pips, 150 pips, they will be moving. We'll be moving just like that, okay? So for now, let's hold on with our buy. Let's hold on with our buy till we get to this level. Okay, till we get to this level, just the 1.0 fib extension level. Remember, the bigger one was the 1.0 fib extension for this one. So, but this is the short-term one. So we are just holding our trade, our buy trade, till we get to the 1.0 fib extension level. We are going to the 1.0 fib extension. Now, this is even forming another harmonic pattern. You can even see it here. Now, if you are seeing it, you realize that this is forming a shark or cipher. So this is the completion of the cipher pattern, and this is the shark pattern, which would have formed this. Okay. This is a cipher, this is a shark. Okay, shark is from here to here. Okay, so for now, we are holding the impulse ABC correction, which is a running flat correction, to another impulse. So the distance from here to here, let's look at something. If it doesn't work, the distance from here to here should give us maybe from here to here. Okay, so it didn't. So distance from here to here, I was looking at the distance from here to here should give us from here to here 1.0. Maybe it didn't, the measurement didn't match up, but it should be 1.0, which was here. So 1.0 fib extension from, okay. So I pick it from here. Okay. So it went here, and this was the whole correction. Okay, so that means that it should be around here. Okay, it should be around here. This is a short-term. This is a short-term analysis. The short-term buy move. Okay. That means the distance from here to here should also be from here, around here to here. Okay. It's within the same area. The distance from here to here should be from here to here. Yes, from here to here. Okay. That's why we are having this buy move. Now, our target is very long. Our target, at least we should get impulse correction impulse. So the distance from down to here should give us from here to the top. But in the short term, this is the impulse leg, a correction. We can even use this as an impulse and a correction, right? So that means that, let's use this one. Now, that means that if we use, okay, so let's use this one. From here to here, then we'll target 1.0. Yes, let's use this one, which is here. Okay, so let's use this one. Okay. Yes, 137,104. So that's a short-term move. 137,104. 137,104 as the short-term move of this trade. So from here, from our entry to our that's 242 pips. 242 pips. That's okay. Okay, so 242 pips for the short term. And the second take profit is, let's look at the second take profit from our entry. The second take profit from our entry will be almost 1,000 pips. That's 993 pips. That will be the second That will be the second entry. The second take profit will be almost 1,000 pips, 993 pips. Okay. So that's it. Okay. I hope you get the idea. That's why I'm calling for this buy. Now let's look for, so for now, you should know that USD card, you are looking for buy to some level, okay? At least to the first and second take profit. I tell you guys that every time I'll fine tune the STR strategy so that it will be much precise, as needed, okay? So we are targeting here. They will go for the next move. Okay. So we have USD card. The US 30. Okay, so this thing didn't. Okay, so I said it during the impulse. So A, B, C, D, C, D, E. Okay, so this a complex triangle. It's an expanded triangle, okay? An expanded complex triangle. Okay. A, B, A, B, C, B, C, A, B, C, D, E. So this is it. This on a daily time frame. So we have A, B, C, A, B, C flat, D. We have E. This is a complex triangle. It's complex in nature, but it's an expanded triangle. So when you do Elliott waves, you know all these things. Okay. Now, that means that this whole move from down will be an impulse correction 1.0 impulse, which is this level, okay? Which is this level, 1.0. This is US 30. Let's mark it. Now, so that means that this sell move, I'm expecting it to form more or less like a flat correction, ABC flat correction. Then we get the buy move. Now, on the lower time frame, I'm just looking at. Now, I told you guys that when I check from here to here, okay, so I was hoping that like it will come here and drop, but it's dropping from here. Now, I want to see that sell move, like this whole impulse leg. I want to see a correction of this impulse leg. Okay. I want to see a bigger correction of this impulse leg, like this. Then I will be going for the buy. Okay, so at least 38.2 of this, which should be around here, 38.2 or 50. Okay, so once I have this, now it will fake a lot of people away. impulse correction. We are still using our impulse correction impulse, right? We are still using our impulse correction impulse. So if it's able to come down, then we are going to use our fifth trend extension. This move becomes the impulse leg, a correction to 38.2, then up to this level as our next take profit. So let's wait and see that sell move. We want to see that sell move. Maybe it can form a shark or something, a harmonic pattern around this level. I'll show you guys. Okay, it's not even a harmonic pattern anymore. This can come down straight, or maybe a correction, then we buy to the top. So don't be looking for buy opportunity for this. You might be stuck. Look, US 30, look for selling. So you don't even, you have to wait. This is the time to even wait. We've already seen the impulsive move. Let's wait for the corrective wave. Okay. So let's wait for that falling wedge or zigzag or flat or triangle, any of the corrections to form here. Then we'll buy to the top. We have a long-term goal. So just follow the goal, know where the direction is, and follow it up on the lower time frame. Okay. So it's now that the big corrections are coming. See the falls are coming. These are the corrections. And if we get opportunity to sell, it's not bad, but I would urge everyone to hold on, let the correction finish, and you join. Let the correction finish so that you join. Okay. Okay. I saw someone listening. So let me look at, someone posted something. Let me see, STR. Search this. Okay, so EOCHF, I'm looking at EOCHF. Yes, this one, EOJPY. Let me look at it. I've not checked it. Someone posted it in the NNZD. So EOJPY and NNZDJPY. Let's look at it. Someone posted it, so I want to look at it. The STR students are doing very well. I'm proud. NZDJPY and EOJPY. Okay, so let's look at NZDJPY and EOJPY. Wow. So there's, see where I bought. Hey, wow. So that means that I had already done analysis long time ago. This is Elliott waves. Wow. They've been playing out like hell. The V5 was here. I see. ABC flat, V5. A, B, C, A. Okay, so someone said, okay. Now, so he's looking at this one, right? Now, first of all, let's look at this one, whether we had, so this one, 61.8. Okay, so this one gave us a sharp part, a cipher pattern. So this one gave us a cipher pattern. So we had a cipher pattern for this one. Break in market structure. This cipher or shark, one of them. So it's between 70. So it's correct. Right. Then we had another one, which was, I think this one will be a bat pattern or alternative. No, it's a bat pattern. 50 or 38. Okay, so it's a bat pattern. Now, so this one forming, that was a good call. Guys, I'm proud of you guys. Now, wow. So who knows see this one? Hey, Charlie, the one who posted this one, I'm proud of you. But so this one exceeded this, and this is a break of market structure, right? This is a break of, so this is the I. Now let's put it here. Bring it here. So this is 50. And this one exceeded, the C leg exceeded the A leg, right? So that means that we are going to have what we call a shark or cipher. So when we put it here, this break of market structure, rate test, this. So it's coming to this zone, right? Now, first take profit. First take profit will be at the B, the fib level for B, which is this, right? Now, second take profit will be the cipher, which is 78.6. And everything, remember, guys, you should remember that everything, we use the harmonic cheat sheet, okay? We use the harmonic cheat sheet for everything. Okay, so this one is, the next one is 70.6, and the next one is what? 88.6. Which is this. Okay. Now I want to look at the yen index, whether it is. Let me look at the yen index, the performance of the yen index. Okay. So the yen index currently, yeah, it's either it's come down here or it's forming a harmonic pattern like this. So this, and go up. So this one might be an impulse leg, correction. Maybe it could be a triangle correction. Once it breaks to go up, right? So that means that until that break, you see that the NZDJPY will be dangling. Okay. So let's look for NZDJPY. Let's go back to NZDJPY. So that means that we'll have the sell move on the 1 hour. Now this is a sun move. Now, if we get it like this, that means that we are going to look for, there is even another harmonic pattern here. Look at this. 5088, which is here. There is even another harmonic pattern, which is 88. Okay, there is even another harmonic pattern here. There was a breaking structure here, retest. So that means that when you go to the lower time frame, let's try and pick our trades in, let's try and pick our trades on, so this was the 1 hour. So let's go to maybe 15 minutes and see. Okay, so guys, look at it. Now, this means that this one, okay, you see the power of STR. You see it. Now, this becomes the whole impulse leg, ABC correction. Once it breaks, we enter to the downside. So what you can do is that you can set your sell stop around this level, okay? So that when it breaks, it's going to pick it down to this level until we go down to where our fib are. So this could be a take profit one. As impossible. Let me add it to my running trades. It's a good trade. So once it breaks, once this level is broken, we are going down because we are having a correction over here. Once it breaks, then we are going down to that level. Okay. So we are going to use so here we are just using the impulse correction impulse 1.0 fib extension level impulse correction. So 1.0 is here. First take profit. Once it breaks, then this one becomes a whole impulse leg. We have a correction. We enter 1.0 to the down till we get to our first take profit on these levels to the D. Okay. So we get to all these levels. Okay, so what is the 88? Let me see the 88. So we have our levels, part of our levels here, 88. But this is the 1.0. So let's wait for the break. Once we get the break here, we'll enter, put our stop loss at 70% of the range. Okay. Or simple put, we can put it at the top here and calculate our position size. Okay. That's a good call. Okay, so let me check there. Someone said I should check the NZDJ for 1 week. So it will land up. Oh, okay. Impulse correction. Wow. So it's either it goes this way and it breaks to the downside. Okay. You can have this break of market structure, rate test, and pine. Okay. Or we have this break of market structure, this, and go up. So I am looking for NZDJ to rather dropping. Okay. Because this was impulse correction. Instead of it going, it broke. So I would rather go in for the M shape instead of the W shape. So let's look at okay. This makes a lot of sense. Look at this. This makes a lot of sense. So instead of it going, it causes a shift in market structure. So rate test, pine. See? So let's wait. If we're able to get a break, then we are going to sell. If we get a break, then we are going to sell. Okay. We don't know the type of correction. This one can also form a triangle formation like this before dropping. So that's why I'm waiting for that break. If we get if we get the trend falling below this level, then we can go in for the sell short. Okay. If we get it falling below or break this barrier, then we can go for the sell short. So just let's wait and see. Let's wait and see. Maybe I should set an alarm there. Let's set an alarm. Okay, AUD USD. What the fall? Okay, so I was expecting that this was the impulse, this was the X, A, B, C, and D, but it seems the C has not completed. Maybe, let me look at something. maybe it's coming to 1.618. Okay, so let me draw harmonic pattern and see. $38. Okay, so maybe we are going to 113. We might be coming to this level, between this to this level. So we'll have something like this. $88 or 113. So that, yeah. You see, that is. So by the time it gets to this level or gets to this level, okay. So when it gets to these levels, then we can go, because it's actually forming, it could form a Gartley pattern. Okay, so we could have something like this. Okay. This is the whole pattern. So maybe we can have more cells coming in before, before we have the buy. So if we are able to get a buy move up to, it's not bad, but I'm also thinking that since the dollar is going up in the short term, we should be looking for selling opportunities before. Okay, any of them. So for now, on the lower time frame, I think this thing is going to range for some time. It's going to range. So we are going to have something like this. We can also have something like this. A, B, C, and this. Then we can go up. Okay. So for now, look for sell. We are just looking for this an impulsive move. We are just looking for a selling opportunity, a correction of this whole trend. Then before we can buy. Okay. Now, suppose this, I'm still biased on this thing. So this is a Gatling. So it's a Gatling pattern. I'm expecting a Gatling pattern formation at 78. So I'm expecting a sell from here. So um it's an expanded flat. I'm expecting a sell move down. I'm expecting a sell move down. Now, when I go to the 15 minutes or any, I'm looking for impulse correction impulse. Yeah. So that means that this move, if I see a breakout of this trend, this is our sell. This is our sell. So you can start it this way. You can start it like this, impulse correction and target 1.0 impulse. Okay, so can start with this move and see if we get it. Okay. So once it breaks, we'll enter, put our stop loss here. And we'll start with the impulse correction impulse of this month. So we'll get down. So let me add it to my running. So let me put my alarm. Once it reaches there, to alert me. If it breaks, it becomes silver, but I'll wait for it to break before I enter. Okay. Guys, any question? Any question? I'm tired now. There are a lot of pairs to address. There are a lot of pairs to check. There are a lot of pairs to check. So any question, if you have any question. Okay. Okay, I think we are done. We are done. So see you guys. If you've not subscribed to the YouTube channel, please do subscribe, and see you guys in the next edition of On a Chat with Dr. Harmonics. My name is Dr. Harmonics, your favorite mentor, and see you in the next video. I'm out.